Right everybody, we are back from the food shop, as you will have just seen. Very, very anticlimactic food shop this week, isn't it, Katie, for the first one of the year? Like,
yep.
What's up, like?
I was going to say second, but it's not.
Oh, yes, first one of the year. I don't know why, but then you said that and it had me thinking that it was the second. But I'll still show you it. I still like to, and I'll get on to the end why it is so small.
That's what she said.
Got bin bags, eggs, cereals, just little meal condiment in tins, I suppose there. Chicken breast. I can't wait to try these. The chorizo and halloumi parcel. We have tried the. Can you remember what the other one was? Meatball on croûte, which looks similar. We've got cheeses there. Just some frozen bits there. Chicken goujons. Oh, two. What's the difference in breadcrumbs and then?
One breaded and one for them fried. I think.
Oh, cool. So then we've got, and then I picked up the Monsters. Always a good deal to get them from Aldi if they're in. And then we just got milk, which they didn't have any of the 4-pinters, so I had to get two separate 2-pinters. But off from the boring stuff, tea tonight we are having pizza, which we were supposed to have. When was this? Like 2 weeks ago or something?
Last week.
Last week, oh well. But yeah, that's why it is one. That's the first reason it is so small, because we. Half the meals we didn't use last week, so we've just carried. I think we've carried, 3 over. Because we're what? Sorry, Katie.
Because we were fat.
Wow, yeah, it was Christmas time. Obviously, everyone knows that. So we went absolutely nuts. But yeah, we basically had meals to carry over, and also another thing that I am going to recommend a lot going forward throughout the year. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but the muscle food boxes. I have just getting an email there for like a £24 discount code, and I'm sure you get these discount codes vary throughout the year, like different times of year and stuff like that. And I think your first one, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can get quite a big discount on. And the boxes, like, we usually say 1 a month, but I would say it's normally 1 every 1.5 months. Like, we get that much in there, and if you mix it in with having your meals from muscle food boxes, and then mix it in with meals from sort of when you go to Aldi and have like pasta bakes, or like a few of the frozen meals and takeaways and stuff, it definitely just comes in handy and saves you a lot of money. So I will go through that when we go to order it. But yeah, apart from that, I'm going to give Katie a hand with putting stuff away, have tea, and I'll catch you in a second. Everybody, good morning and welcome back to, not another video, this is the same video, but just welcome back to my beautiful face. We have just done yoga, as you will have seen. That was so eventful. Oh my god, I was like expecting lay down, just being laid down, doing like a good couple of freaking breathing exercises, and then all of a sudden I'm into a full-flown ab workout, and I was like, Jesus, when you've not been to the gym for a couple of weeks, it was terrible. So
Don't just blame it on that. You're not used to yoga. You're
not
used to like.
Yeah, what I'm basically saying is, guys, if I'd been going to the gym, I'd be a yoga pro. So,
okay.
But no, it was really tough. It was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be.
Yoga is harder than people think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Because I was the same. I was like, that'll be easy.
And then all of a sudden, yeah, so we did that, but we've got a lot going on today. I didn't pick the camera up yesterday because there wasn't, I'll be honest, there wasn't too much going on. I definitely could have gone through a few of the things that I'll be going through today, but I just thought, you know what it is, I'll let Saturday be jam-packed with stuff, and then it's just a nice sort of flowing vlog. I'm not sort of picking yous up, putting yous down sort of thing. So yeah, I just thought that was probably the best route to go, and that's the route I chose. So yeah, me and Katie are going to get sorted. We've got a lot going on today, so I'll just pick yous up when we're getting up to stuff, and I'll catch yous in a second. There you are. Right everyone, it is dinner time now, and we are just going to have a quick dinner, and then I need to take my mum to the hospital. She's got a problem, I think, in her foot or something, she said, so yeah, I'm going to have to take her there. I'm hoping it's just in and out, because it always seems to happen, doesn't it, on the days where you need to clean, or like you're in a rush to do stuff, or you have a lot planned that like everything else is going on. Like Katie's got her nails to do, so it's not just like my mum and then we have to take Hannah to work, and it's like all of a sudden it's like you have this such a cramped deadline sort of thing to do everything. So yeah, we're gonna have to have a quick dinner. Katie is just on making we're gonna have pizza toast for dinner. and then I'm gonna assess the time and see how long I've got before I need to go and get my mum and take her through. But yeah, hopefully it won't be too long, and then we'll get back, get sorted. I've got a few comments and stuff to go through and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll catch us in a sec. Right, everyone, so we have to go out now. Well, just me, I'm saying we, but we've got friends coming round tonight. Obviously they were meant to come around New Year's, but they weren't well, so they're coming around tonight, and we are doing cocktails based on what we like, our occupation. So like they've just got to be called it, and I've left mine until the last minute, shock horror. So we have to go out to, I want to try the Tesco down the road, but I feel like it's not going to happen. So I'm going to go to the big Tesco up at Concert, and we're going to try that out, see if they've got everything that I need. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it tonight. I've just Googled it. I've just had a look at what I need, what I want. Sorry if the camera is going everywhere. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I think I'm gonna, I don't know whether to call it Glassblower's Poison or Glassblower's Potion, because obviously that's what I do, but I'm torn between the two. I've got really, obviously this video will be out, so Katie and that will have already seen it, but I'm gonna sort of try and, what's that word that everyone uses, to sort of speak something into existence. So it's basically a Monster Energy, Coca-Cola and whiskey. So obviously whiskey's my favourite drink. Coca-Cola, like, they just mix, and the reason I've went with the Monster Energy is sort of the thing is because a lot of people at work, it's an early start, it's a very taxing job. A lot of people tend to have to go and use energy drinks to sort of keep them going. Oh my god, the traffic's horrendous. But so I wanted to go with an energy drink. I didn't want to go Red Bull because I feel like someone might have already gone Red Bull tonight, so I ditched off Red Bull. Monster Energy is my favourite, so I've decided to go with Monster. And yeah, I'm just really excited to sort of get it sorted. Then I want the ice in it to be crushed on the top, and then I also want I want a sparkler, but I feel like I might struggle this time of year to get a sparkler, like sparklers to go on top. So that's why I'm trying the big Tesco. I'll probably pick these back up when I'm there now, because I am aware that the camera is sliding all over. So I'll catch us in a second. Everyone, we are at the Tesco. It is a Tesco Extra, which is weird, because I always thought the Tesco ones were just like the normal ones were the bigger ones. But also right behind me, I don't know if we'll be able to pick up on camera, that building right there is a Starbucks. So we parked in the perfect place. So I'm going to get everything, then go for a Starbucks. So I'll catch us in a second. Right, everybody, we are back in the car. I got all my goods from Tesco, and as you will have seen, Starbucks acquired. Got my white mocha, the absolute OG, and we have got Katie's white hot chocolate. Something about the white mocha for me, that's just the goat. But gonna head back now. I just need to get one more thing. I'm gonna go out and get that a bit later. It is just, I'll be able to go to like the corner shops, or like just a, like basically just a little shop to get that. I don't need to go like a Tesco or an Asda or anything. But when I get home, I'm gonna pick these back up and go through a comment that has been left asking about what extras and upgrades that we got. Obviously these comments might come frequently because of these comments were these videos that I made were from so long ago, but I'm gonna go over it when I get back. Tell this, it was a girl that was asking what sort of extras and upgrades and stuff we got, but I wanted to wait until the house was clean, so I wasn't showing everyone around. A pretty much a messy house. So when I pick this back up when we get home, we're gonna go through the the extras when I get it. Right, everyone, so we are back home now, and like I said, I am gonna go through the extras that we got in our home. I can also do a video on the extras that Gleason offered at the time, and try and maybe get the extras that they offer now. If that's something you're interested in, definitely hit like, subscribe to the channel, and definitely just then comment saying, yeah, if you could do that, then that would be great. But if not, if you have any other questions or queries about the new build stages and stuff like that, then definitely just let us know, and I'll try and help you out as best as possible, as I am for this girl now. But the first one, and probably the best one to start with, so I don't have to go outside right now, is the outside light. Now we paid it was like 60 quid I think for the outside light at the front, and I can't remember how much it was. 150 for the light out the back. Something that I would definitely recommend. I mean, it's a £210. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we got it through then.
Oh, it was going to be more expensive. That outside one wouldn't have been at the front.
No. They were 150.
Oh, together?
I think.
Oh, I thought you said that was 150.
No, I think.
I was thinking there, so it came to 150. It's something that I would definitely recommend you could probably look into. Like if you have people in the family, or that could fit them for you, and if you sort of look online, you could probably get something maybe it's a little bit cheaper, but I think for us, for the sort of sake of having them and so that they were ready for us moving in, I think that was why we got them. Yeah, no wiring and stuff like that ourselves and get things sorted. So that was why we went for them. So that cost us £150. So we'll move on to the next. As you will have seen, I walked into the kitchen, and if you look behind us, these countertops that we got were actually an extra. I think it was part of the range that Gleason sort of had, and they were sort of the extra range. They weren't the just the standard range we got with the upgraded extra, because Katie really, and I did as well, I really liked them when we went and picked our options, as many of you guys will if you're watching this video or have. You sort of pick and choose what you want. We got them cupboards, and then these tops. The cupboards were standard, but the tops weren't, as I'm saying. The tops were an additional price of, I'll put it on the screen now, because Katie knows all this stuff. Realistically, Katie should be here when I'm doing all this stuff and free, but I'll put the price on the screen now, what we paid for them. But yeah, I mean, we're buzzing with how they turned out. If you have been a long time viewer of the channel, you will know that we changed the sort of the door handles and stuff like that. We changed them ourselves. They were just originally like a silver colour, but the rose gold or gold definitely just goes better with the kitchen, makes it pop that little bit more. So yeah, we will move on to the next. And finally, no, not finally, sorry, the penultimate one is the socket under the stairs. Now obviously if you've seen that yesterday's or the last video, not yesterday, sorry, if you've seen the last video, we are very neat and in order. We have a walkway for all of our stuff, and just in time the socket is currently being used, and that is exactly what it's perfect for. We are going to turn that off now just so I don't forget to do it later, but we paid £60 to get an additional, I'm going to tease out in case the audio's bad, an additional socket under the stairs for stuff like you've just seen. It's perfect for charging drills, that's currently charging the Hoover battery, so it's perfect for stuff like that. Not like it's out the way, it's not like in your living room, so like after you've hoovered, you're not sort of, it's not in your face sort of being there. Some people might not mind it, but me and Katie just thought it's a good reason to get stuff under the stairs, to keep it hidden, like all that sort of stuff that we wanted hidden. It's under the stairs, out of the way, sorry, and yeah, that was why we went with the under this, with the socket under the stairs, sorry. So stuff like the Hoover battery, the drill batteries and stuff were all out of the way, and we could charge them without them being lay around the living room. So I'll catch you in a sec with the next. So I said that this would be the final one, the last clip saying that that was the penultimate one, but no, it's not, I did lie. We also paid extra for a shower head. This here, I worked with someone that didn't get the shower head when they first moved in, and they just instantly regretted it. They never got round to getting it fitted, and it took them years to get it fitted. So I would definitely recommend, especially now as well with the water crisis slash sort of the price of water these days, I would definitely recommend getting a shower head, so you're not always using your bath to fill the bath all the time, just so you have a wash. I have, since moving into this house, became prone to loving a bath. I never used to, but absolutely love a bath now. But I would recommend getting the shower in. Can you remember how, was that one?
600 and something.
It was 600 and something. It is something that's going to cost you a lot. And I just think having it out the way, you're already sort of saving slash paying a lot of money to get your house. So to move in and be like, oh, we'll get that when we move in, there's already 101 things that you want to pay for and want to get sorted when you move in house. I would just recommend getting the shower in for when you move in 100%, because like I say, I worked with someone that didn't, and he says it was the biggest thing that they regretted doing, because when you move in, like I say, where you're then going to just find 600, or it might be cheap, even if you got it on the cheap and got someone to do it for 400, when are you going to find that money when there's, like I say, 101 different things to do anyway? So I would definitely recommend getting the shower in, and I'll catch you with the... And finally, it isn't anything in this room, as you can see. It is the electricity in the garage. We got that put in. That cost us £250, and I would say it's definitely worth it. I think long term, me and Katie want to, like, let's go long term, me and Katie want to knock through the kitchen wall, this one right here, into the garage, and have a massive sort of a much bigger kitchen. Eventually sort of get all this wall along there with glass, pretty much just glass along there and everything. But in the near future, probably by the end of this year, we want to have the garage sort of a corner of the garage, maybe it's even like half the garage, to be able to use it as a utility room. We've already got the back door on the garage on the outside, which is like literally easy as out to get to. I just go through that door, turn right, and there's the, literally, there's the door. So we want to get like a tumble dryer in there. We might eventually move the washing machine in there, and in time, like when children and stuff come along, or maybe even before then, get a dishwasher fitted there. So then there is, and then we want to put like benches and everything in this. So we've essentially got an area of utility, like a utility room. I am getting so muddled up with my words right now, but that is sort of it. Extras and additional costs, it all does cost a lot of money, all this stuff that you want to buy. But ultimately, what I would suggest doing is just narrowing it down to what will make this house sort of instantly usable for you guys. Like you see, you don't have to get the electricity in the garage if you didn't want to. Me and Katie just thought, you're surprised, sorry to sort of go off, but you're surprised at everything else that crops up when you move into your house, like how much you want different things changing and all that sort of stuff. And I would just recommend getting the things that are going to be hard to come across and hard to do, like getting stuff like for electricity and stuff is hard to just get done. It is expensive. Stuff like the shower, it's expensive, but you are? Yeah, especially, yeah, if you get that done as well, that is actually a really good point Katie's just made there, especially with the shower. If you get someone else to do the shower and it causes damage to the tiles, Gleeson won't replace the tiles for you unless you obviously pay for it. And even then, like, I don't know if they would, because they're obviously busy doing different people's houses and other houses. Your house is done. As far as they're concerned, it's up to you. And the Gleeson portals I'll get onto in the future is just, yeah, I'll get onto that in the next video. If Gleeson damage your tile, they will essentially, they'll have to sort of get it done for you. They'll get a new tile, no extra cost on your behalf or anything. Yeah, and they had to do that for us because they damaged the tile, they replaced it, and it's good as new. Yeah, on ours, if you are a long time viewer, you will remember, or if you go back much, the very start of the videos when we first moved in, they put the shower rail up, which we didn't have. Was that actually in the first video I made?
Probably.
When we came to see the house in its shell? If it is, I'll try and get a thing on the screen now, like a clip on the screen. But when we first came to view the house, or like the second or third time, they had put the shower rail up and we didn't ask for the shower rail. We signed a form saying we do not want a shower rail because we put the thing in ourselves, which again, if you damage something, that will fall on you, unfortunately. But I feel like if you're putting everything in yourself, the chances are, I think you will damage a tile. But I would definitely recommend just getting the shower put in and then it's out of the way. And if you wanted the rail as well, I would get that put in for now. But me and Katie just personally didn't want it in because we wanted the glass screen. But yeah, that is everything regarding the extras that me and Katie got. Like I say, let us know in the comment section down below if you have any comments about other extras that can go through the sheet that we had, if we've still got it lying about somewhere, or if not, I have got a video and I can sort of try and go over that again. But yeah, that is that. I will catch you in a second.
And the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
One of mine and Katie's resolutions this year is definitely have less takeaways.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. You are?
You all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
James, he checked.